You're there now. That's it. In that memory, is it day or night?
Night.
Night. Very good. What is happening?
My parents are fighting.
Yes.
Watching from upstairs. They're downstairs. There's a vent in the floor.
Yes.
My bedroom, and I can see through it. They're standing underneath of it. They're fighting.
Yes. And how old are you there?
4.
4. Very. And what are your parents saying to each other? Are you able to hear that?
No, they're just loud.
Yes. How does that make you feel?
Scared.
Scared. Continue. What else is happening as you feel scared and as you hear your parents fighting and arguing? What happens next?
I go to bed. I'm still scared.
I'm still scared. And up to here, what has been the most difficult moment of this experience with your parents?
Not knowing what's going to happen next.
Very good. And at this moment, you don't know what's going to happen next. What are your physical reactions?
I was crying.
And as you're crying, what are your emotional reactions?
Just sad.
Sad.
Feel lonely.
There we go. And as you feel sad and lonely, what are your mental reactions? Yes.
What are they going to do?
What are they going to do? There we go. Now I'm going to count from 3 to 1. When I get to 1, I want you to move to another event with your parents where you felt exactly the same way, crying, sad, lonely, not knowing what's going to happen. Allow your body to feel everything it needs to feel. 3, 2, 1. You're there now. What is happening now?
I had another fight.
Mm-hmm.
I'm older now, though.
Mm-hmm.
We're in a different house.
That's it. Continue. There we go. What are your parents saying to each other?
It's just so loud, I can't even tell. Things are getting broken. They're just screaming so loud, it doesn't even make sense.
Yes. How do you feel when your parents are screaming so loud and things are getting broken?
Really scared.
Scared. Continue. A little bit more. What happens next?
Mom leaves.
Yeah.
She left on her bike.
Yes.
So she left us there.
How do you feel now that your mother left?
We're scared.
I'm scared. I'm scared about what? What can happen?
Oh, Dad's been drinking.
Yeah.
He's mad.
And what happens when your father drinks and gets mad?
He throws things, breaks things.
Eric, going to count again from 3 to 1. When I get to 1, I want you to find another event with your parents. Again, feeling the same, crying, sad, lonely, scared, not knowing what to do. 3, 2, and 1. You're there. That's what is happening now.
They're getting divorced now.
Getting a divorce now.
Mm-hmm.
What are they saying to each other?
Well, they're going to separate. We're going to stay with my grandparents.
Yes.
At their house.
How does that make you feel?
I have to leave my house. It doesn't feel good.
It doesn't feel good. Very good.
Unfamiliar.
Unfamiliar. So now I'll count from 3 to 1. And I want you to go back to the first time you felt that way, crying, sad, lonely, not knowing what to do, feeling unfamiliar. 3, 2, and 1. You're there now. What is happening now?
I'm playing with my brother.
Playing with my brother, yes.
I put all my barrettes in his hair.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my dad had a friend over from Vietnam.
Yes.
And he didn't. He got mad because I did that.
Yes, and what is your father saying to you?
What was I thinking, putting all that in his hair? He looks like a sissy. He has a friend over and it's embarrassing.
How does that make you feel when your father tells you that?
Alone.
Alone.
Not good enough.
Not good enough.
Not important enough. Like, yes. Johnny's more important.
You feel like John is more important.
Mm-hmm.
Let me talk to your father for a moment. I am going to count from 3 to 1. When I get to 1, I want you to lend your mind and lips to your father. 3, 2, 1, change. John, what is happening with your daughter? Why are you so upset? Yes, why are you so upset? Yes. I see your daughter is sad, feels not important. What have you said to her?
She shouldn't have done that.
She shouldn't have done what?
Made him look like that.
How does he look?
Looks like a girl.
Looks like a girl. How old is Cynthia? How old is she?
5,
5. And how old is John?
4.
So it's two. This. So you're talking about two little kids playing. Have you ever played in your life, John? Have you
Yes.
ever put costumes in Halloween?
Yes.
Isn't this the same thing? They're just playing. What's wrong about it? Who is your daughter going to play with if she only has one brother? Who is she going to play with? And I want you to tell me the truth. Are you upset because of the way your son looks now? Or you're upset because of what your friend might think of that?
Yeah. What he'll think.
So you're saying that your friend is more important than your kids. Your kids are having fun. Your daughter, you just tell her something like it's gonna hurt her feelings because your friend might think that your son is a sissy. Do you think your son is gay because he's playing with his sister?
No.
No. Then I'm going to ask you something. Why are you drinking so much? Why are you always upset? Why are you always fighting with Jenny? Yes.
She drives me crazy.
Who drives you crazy?
Virginia.
Virginia. Yes. And why is she driving you crazy?
Nothing's ever good enough.
No, nothing is ever good enough. So this issue is between you and Virginia. However, your kids are the ones paying for this. Hold on one second. Cynthia, I want you to tell your father how you feel when she fights with your mother, when they yell at each other, when they break things, when he's drunk. I want you to tell him everything you've been wanting to tell him. That's it. Continue. Yes.
It's scary when you do that. I don't like it. We never know what you're going to do next. What's going to get broken next? And then what will happen to us? It hurts. It hurts to watch.
Tell your father how that makes you feel. Not important, not good enough. Talk to him.
Arguments are more important than we are. Nothing that you're fighting about even matters.
So, John, what would you like to tell your daughter? Why don't you tell her that this is your issue? Why do you tell her that when you came back from Vietnam, nothing was the same again? That you were affected by what you saw, what you experienced? Talk to her.
I've told her that.
Go ahead and repeat it.
It was hard over there. It wasn't easy coming back. People weren't nice to us.
Yes. Now tell her, why is it that you drink?
Because it's too painful. Everything I gotta carry.
Yes. Is alcohol helping you to disconnect from those memories, John?
Trying.
Yes.
It's the only thing I know I can do.
So, John, wouldn't it be a good idea to explain to her that none of this is her fault? Why don't you apologize for having her witness what is happening with you and with Virginia? This is not about Cynthia or John, that this is not their fault. We like to apologize to her.
Yeah.
Talk to her.
It's not your fault, sis.
Now you, John the father, apologize to your daughter.
I am sorry. I know it was hard.
Yes. Cynthia, would you like to forgive your father, knowing that this is something that he cannot control? Understanding that he's drinking to disconnect from these painful memories.
Yeah.
Yes. So forgive your father now. And where have you been keeping this sadness, this loneliness, this fear in your body all these years? In
The heart.
your heart. There we go. So both of you, you and your father, now get those emotions from your heart now. They don't belong there anymore. You can pull it out. You can use white light. Just take that fear out. And this reminds me about two teachers that I had when I was in school, Mr. Brown and Mr. Smith. Mr. Brown was a very negative man. Everything was, no, don't do this, don't do that. This homework doesn't look good. You need to do it again. I don't want you to run because you can fall and your clothes are going to get dirty. That was Mr. Brown. Mr. Smith was such a positive man, was always saying, that's the way to do it. Yes, that is perfect, Antonio. This homework doesn't look that good, but if you make a change here and there, it's going to be perfect. From both teachers, we learn. From Mr. Brown, how not to do things, and from Mr. Smith, how to do things. It seems, Cynthia, that you have in front of you two teachers that are showing you how not to do things. All you can
Yeah.
do from where you are being a little girl is to send them love and send them your light, because what you see in front of you is two spirits that decided to come together to learn how to deal with their issues with love, supporting one another. All you can do is for them to hope that they learn their lessons. But you don't need to be affected by that. What have you learned by watching your fathers fight and yell and break things at such a young age? What have you learned from it?
I don't like being around it. Like it.
Yes, well, what have you learned from it?
Not to do it.
Not to do it. So if you think about it, you should be thankful to your parents, because from this experience with them, you already know what not to do with your kids. And because your kids will not experience that, your grandkids are going to have a happy life. All of this because you had this lesson at such a young age, you see.
Yeah.
Very good. So now in that spot where you had this fear, this sadness, this anger, what would you like to put instead? You can put something beautiful. Do you have a pet?
Yes.
Oh, what is your pet's name?
Roxy.
Roxy. Would you like to put Roxy in your heart?
Yes.
Yes, put Roxy in your heart. And from now on, every time you remember about these events, you're going to remember about Roxy. How was Roxy with you? How is she with you?
Lovable.
Lovable. And what lessons have you learned from Roxy?
How to trust again.
There you go. So put that in your heart. Every time you remember about these events with your parents, you will remember how to trust again and how to be lovable, just like Roxy. There we go. And now I'm going to count again from 5 to 1. And I want you to look for another sad memory. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're there now. Yes, what is happening?
My dog died.
My dog died. Yes. Is this Roxy?
No.
No. What is your dog's name?
Duke.
To continue, what is happening now?
It's my brother's turn to take him out. And he didn't want to. He got mad. Just let him run out the door. Yeah. Fire trucks went by and he got hit by a truck.
How old are you there?
15.
15. So what happens next? Next.
road, picked him up, and carried him.
Yeah.
Begged my mom to fix him because she was a nurse.
Yeah.
But she said there was no way she could fix
How does that make you feel?
him. Broken.
Yes. So as you're there with Duke, I want you to talk to him as his body dies. Remember that he is a soul occupying a body. So take this opportunity and talk to Duke and tell him everything you've been wanting to tell him about how special it's been for you, not to be afraid when he leaves the body. Talk to him, help him.
Sorry.
Continue.
It's gonna be okay.
Ask Duke if he wants to, if there's anything he wants to tell you before he leaves.
Is there anything you want to tell me before you go?
Yes.
Thank you. And I love you too.
Very good. Duke, what was your mission with Cynthia? Why were you in her life?
Just to be there. Just to be for her.
Just to be for her.
Yeah.
Before you go, would you like to give her any advice? Understanding what might be coming for her in the future.
Roxy is also there just to be.
She's also there.
Yes.
So what would you like to tell Cynthia if you can see the future from where you are, knowing the lessons and the challenges that are coming for her, because this planet is a school and we all come here to learn. What is one thing that Cynthia should never forget?
Don't stop loving.
Never stop loving. Very good. So Cynthia, when you're ready, just allow Duke to go home now with Roxy. Who let the dog out?
My brother.
What would you like to tell John?
Sorry that I blamed it all on you. I know it was. You didn't mean for that to happen.
Nice.
And I made you feel bad. Treated you like you did.
Why don't you go ahead and remove that guilt from him? Set him free from this memory. Did you see when Duke was hit by the car?
No.
No. And while that was happening to Duke, where was your soul, Cynthia?
No, no.
Do you feel it was with you?
It was with Duke.
It was with Duke. Very good. So now I want you to talk to that part of your soul that left that day because he wanted to be with Duke, because he wanted to take care of Duke. That part of your soul is still 15 years old. I still be wanting to or trying to take care of Duke. Ask her to please come back to you. That you need to be together. That you need to feel complete again. That you need to have all your energy with you. So many lessons that you both need to learn together. Talk to her, convince her to come back. Tell her the Duke is gonna be okay.
But Duke is where he needs to be now. He's fine. He's happy. This is just how it's supposed to be.
Very good. When she's ready to come back, just open a space in your heart. You can extend your arms and bring it back to her. Bring her back to you, I mean. Feeling complete. Feeling whole again. There we go. There. And now that you're feeling complete, and now that you're happy that Duke is home now.
Yes.
Once again, I am going to count from 5 to 1. When I get to 1, I want you to go to the last time you felt blocked. The last time you felt blocked. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're there now. What is happening?
It's Christmas.
Christmas, yes.
All the kids are here.
How old are you, dear?
49.
49. Yes, continue.
Kids were exceptionally appreciative.
Yes. Yes, continue.
They all had very nice things to say that they just don't usually say.
Mm-hmm. Continue.
How
What
much
happens next? Mm-hmm.
how much they love me, appreciate me.
Yes.
And I cry. It's overwhelming.
Mm. So what happens then?
Well, Everybody goes home after Christmas and everything's back to like it usually is.
How are things usually?
They need, kids need, mom does. But if mom needs something, it's different.
It's different. Is this
Yeah.
a moment you feel blocked?
Yeah.
What do you feel when you feel blocked?
Oh, like there's just a wall.
Mm-hmm. So feel that wall, even with more intensity now. And where do you feel this wall in your body?
Oh, right in my nose, the sinuses.
Yes. So feel that now, even with more intensity. And that thing that you feel in your nose feels similar to what? I said, what was happening to your nose? If you know, what kind of sensation is this?
Just stuffed.
Stuff, like as if you were where? As if what was happening?
Just overwhelmed.
Overwhelmed.
Just too much.
Yes. So we'll count from 3 to 1. I want you to go to the very first time you felt that way. Congested nose, overwhelmed. And this is too much. 3, 2, and 1. You're there now. If you know, even if you think you're making it up, where are you now? Yes. Whatever comes to your mind. Yes.
Oh, just home in bed.
I'm in bed. Yes.
Little.
I'm little. Continue.
I'm
Continue.
stuffy, and I know mom won't do anything for me.
Yes.
I can't breathe.
Continue. A little bit more. What happens then?
I can't sleep.
Yes. Like your mom is not doing anything for you.
She says she can't.
Yeah. How does that make you feel?
Kind of left out there with no help.
Yes. Let me talk to your mom for a moment. 3, 2, 1, change. Virginia, what is happening with Cynthia?
She's just too young to have anything like that. Can't give her any medicine or anything.
Yes. But you're a nurse, right?
Yes.
So you understand you cannot give her any medicine. How old is Cynthia?
6.
6. So what are you telling her?
She can roll on one side and then roll to the other side.
Yes.
Eventually it'll go away.
Virginia, you're a nurse. You know what is it that you can give to somebody? Even if you cannot give them medicine, there is something that you can always give to your patients. What would that be, Virginia? What is the number thing that you should give to your patients?
Passion.
Compassion, yes. What else? Love.
Yes.
attention,
Yes.
make them feel like they're important and that you care. Is that what you do at work, Virginia?
Yes.
So why don't you do the same thing with your daughter? What is preventing you from giving the same thing to your daughter?
I don't know.
You don't know. Do you like your life, Virginia?
No, not really.
What is going on with your marriage?
It's a mess.
It's a mess between Joe and John.
Yes.
And why does Cynthia have to pay for it? So because you and John have issues at home, you're not paying attention to your daughter. You're not giving her your time, your energy, your love, your compassion. Stuff that you give to strangers. You're not giving the same thing to your daughter. How do you think she's going to feel when she gets to be 49 years old? How do you think her body is going to react when she gets to be 49 years old and people don't pay attention to her? She's going to remember how she feels now, yes or no?
I guess so.
Yes. What would you like to tell your daughter? Why don't you apologize to her? She's not responsible for what is happening in your life, is she?
No.
Talk to your daughter then and let her know.
There's nothing going on around you. It's your fault. It's just things we have to work out. I'm sorry you're in the middle of it.
Yes. Nathan, would you like to forgive your mom? She's so caught up in all her problems with your father that she's forgetting about giving you time and compassion and love. Would you like to forgive her now?
Yeah.
Yes. Forgiving doesn't mean forgetting, doesn't mean stop seeking justice. Forgiving means that today you're going to stop drinking a poison that you drink and thinking that you're affecting the other person. So forgive for you. And all of the things that you have been feeling in this event, where have you been keeping them in your body?
My back.
In your back. Let's go ahead and remove that from your back now. Clean your back. Clear your back. I put something beautiful instead. What would you like to put instead?
Uh, more strength.
Very good. Put that then. From now on, every time you remember about these events, every time you remember about being blocked, remember about the strength. Remember that what originated that block was that event where you were not getting attention, love, compassion. But as long as you give yourself attention, as long as you love yourself, as long as you feel compassion for yourself, you don't need anybody to do that for you. Very good. And I am going to ask your soul, even better, from where you are now, here and now, I want you to imagine that you are getting out of your body, your spirit. Imagine that you're getting out of your body. And once you're out of the body, I want you to look at your body down there below. And I want you to look at your energy field. Let me know if everything looks white or there's anything that doesn't look right. Let me know if your body looks white. How does it look? Yes,
Mostly okay.
it's okay. Good.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to count from 3 to 1. When I get to 1, want your soul to go to the event that originated these issues with these spirits in the house. The originating event with these spirits in the house. Why is it that your soul needs to go through this? 3, 2, 1. If you know, even if you think you're making it up, where are you now? Go check. Maybe a previous life. Who knows? How does this start with this hunting in the house? Why is it that your soul needs to experience this?
Oh,
Where are you now?
this is necessary.
This is necessary. What makes you say that?
One thing leads to another. This opening. It's eye-opening.
What about the opening? What opening?
It changed everything. Just that push over the edge.
Yes,
Just a little push over the edge that was needed.
that was needed. Very good. Okay. Is there anything else your soul needs to visit today? Any other event, or you feel you're complete for now?
Feels good.
Feels good. So I want you to go back to this beach with this waterfall. I want you to walk around this area, recharge your energies. In a moment, I am going to count from 1 to 5. As I count, I want you to start coming up the stairs. With each step you take, you're gonna feel lighter, happier, refreshed, with renewed energy and purpose now. 1. Start coming up, feeling lighter, happier. 2. Disconnect feelings, emotions, and thoughts that do not serve you anymore. 3. From now on, you're going to love yourself. From now on, you're no longer blocked. As long as you love yourself, you will never be blocked. From now on, you feel happy. You forgive your parents. Understand the lessons that you learned through them. Everything was necessary for you for your spiritual growth. 4, keep coming back. Super happy, ready to come back. And 5, opening your eyes now, little by little. Welcome back.
Hi.
Hi, how do you feel?
Good. Stuffy, but good.
Stuffy, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How long do you think you have been there for?
It didn't feel very long at all.
More or less.
I don't know. It felt like 20 minutes.
It's been an hour.
Has it?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, it didn't feel that long.
Good. Yes. So I am going to stop the recording now. Today is February 24th, 2023. And when I find these type of sessions that people can learn from, I always ask my clients if they will be willing to share their session on my YouTube channel.
Uh-huh.
Would that be something you would like
Oh,
to
yeah.
do?
Yeah,
Yes. Oh, perfect. Thank you. So again, today is January 24th, 2023, and I'm going to stop the recording now. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. And I'll stay with you.